After the time trial, the mountain, Jebel Hafit, would decide the overall outcome of the Abu Dhabi Tour for 2018. A long stage, 199 kilometres from Al-Ain to Jebel Hafit. Strong winds in the morning and the possibility of rain affecting the race. But in the end, the battle to get in the breakaway was intense. Nikolai Trussev, the wearer of the black jersey, with everything to gain by getting himself in the breakaway and riding to victory in the first of two intermediate sprints. That sealed the deal for Nikolai Trussev, one of 9 riders in the breakaway, who still had a healthy advantage as they completed the second and meaningless by now intermediate sprint. Then in the run-in to the foot of the climb, it all came very close to coming back together again. Just Lawson Craddock and a number of other riders surviving from the breakaway as sprinters started to drop off. The green jersey of Elia Viviani, yesterday's race leader going into the time trial, one of the first riders to drop off. The pace growing ever more intense. Just Lawson Craddock and Andre Greipel surviving at that point from the original breakaway with an advantage now of less than a minute. And then it was just Craddock as Greipel fell away again. First attack from the main group of GC contenders came from Davide Formolo, and he was followed by Alejandro Valverde, a first big acceleration from one of the big favourites. He blasted his way across to Davide Formolo, but then found himself joined by Julien Alaphilippe and a number of others. In the meantime, though, the red jersey of Rohan Dennis was put under pressure, and he started to lose contact with the remaining group of favourites. Tom Dumoulin worked for Wilco Kelderman, his teammate, who was better in the general classification, and then he too, much like Rohan Dennis, started to drop away. Kelderman was in a group then containing Miguel Angel Lopez, who was the next to accelerate. And for a while, Lopez looked like he had a match-winning acceleration. Dumoulin, in the meantime, for the second successive day, found himself let down and frustrated by a mechanical. Then Valverde counter-attacked and rode across to Miguel Angel Lopez. And the Colombian found he had Valverde on his wheel. Julien Alaphilippe was the next to react, and he brought with him Rafa Majka and Wilco Kelderman. If Kelderman could close the gap to Valverde, his would be the victory. But in the end, Valverde held them all off and out-sprinted Miguel Angel Lopez to the line to take not just the stage, but the overall victory. Julien Alaphilippe sprinted for bonus seconds, picked up third place with Rafa Majka in fourth, and then came Kelderman after that. But Alejandro Valverde, once again, quite imperious at the top of the climb. The red jersey of Rohan Dennis, well, he lost a lot of time, and he's learned a lesson in his battle to become a GC racer. Alejandro Valverde picking up a win number 3 of the season for him and another stage race. His victory over Miguel Angel Lopez, well, he was in the same time, and then 15 seconds further back down to Wilco Kelderman. The 1, 2, 3 in the general classification then looked like this. Valverde from Kelderman in second place and Miguel Angel Lopez in third. Victory once again, though, to Alejandro Valverde, who wins the 2018 Abu Dhabi Tour.
In the Movistar team, obviously.